The magnificent royal court of Memphis grew into a spectacular center of global wisdom and power. Wise scribes meticulously recorded every grain harvest on fine sheets of early papyrus. The strategic geographic position of the capital allowed total administrative control over the entire nation. A unified legal system was firmly established across the valley to protect the rights of all citizens. Great state granaries were built to store immense food reserves against future unexpected droughts. Elite trade caravans left the Nile Valley traveling deep into the rich lands of the Levant. They returned carrying precious cedar wood, rare copper, and exquisite oils for the royal palaces. The pharaoh sponsored massive copper mining expeditions to the rugged and dry Sinai Peninsula. Thousands of specialized craftsmen forged superior metal tools that accelerated monumental building projects. The majestic state crown was revered as an absolute divine link between heaven and earth. The supreme priesthood designed complex temple rituals to ensure eternal cosmic order and harmony. Sacred architects began measuring the annual rising waters of the river using advanced stone nilometers. A precise solar calendar was developed by royal astronomers to perfectly predict the agricultural seasons. Immense quarrying operations began in the deep southern mountains to extract massive blocks of granite. Giant transport barges floated downstream carrying heavy red stone blocks to sacred construction sites. The first monumental temples rose proudly to honor the supreme solar deity Ra and the cosmic falcon Horus. The king appointed highly trusted regional governors to enforce law and gather taxes justly. A highly disciplined royal army guarded the distant desert gateways against nomadic foreign raiders. Fortified outposts were constructed at the First Cataract to secure the southern trading borders. The entire nation was operating under a singular iron will that brought unparalleled stability. The master stone sculptors began carving the monumental details of the historic Victory Palette. Every deep incision on the dark green siltstone captured the unyielding power of the first pharaoh. The sacred hieroglyphs immortalized the legendary triumph of the south over the rebellious north. On the front side, Narmer stands tall wearing the high white crown while striking down a kneeling captive. The supreme falcon god Horus looks on approvingly holding a symbol of the captured Delta marshes. Below the royal feet, the defeated enemies lie broken in the face of absolute sovereign authority. On the reverse side, the triumphant pharaoh proudly inspects the rows of decapitated enemy warriors. He wears the dynamic red crown of the north, showcasing complete and total dominion over the lands. Two mythical long-necked beasts are bound together tightly with heavy ropes by royal servants. This striking artistic imagery symbolized the final subduing and taming of cosmic chaos. The divine bull is depicted trampling a fortified city wall to crush the last remnants of rebellion. This sacred ceremonial palette was dedicated to the great temple of Horus at Hierakonpolis. It served as an eternal political statement declaring the permanent unity of the Egyptian state. Generation after generation looked upon this sacred monument with immense pride and absolute awe. The name of Narmer was whispered with deep reverence across the vast centuries of human history. He laid the indestructible foundation for 3,000 years of unparalleled pharaonic glory. The dynamic line of successive kings followed his divine lineage to maintain absolute truth and order. The memory of his majestic deeds outlasted the shifting sands of the great western desert. His monumental crown remains the eternal symbol of a civilization that conquered time itself. From the deep ancient shadows of history, the sacred stone rests knowing its tale is forever told.